Natural bodybuilding. It's where steroid-free athletes can compete among their own without the intimidation of muscle men that look like they're from another planet. And for years, natural bodybuilders have been lost outside the spotlight of their bigger lifting partners. That is until Musclemania. For the first time on national television, natural bodybuilding like you've never seen it before. You'll see the nation's very best athletes with physiques that were built with nothing but hard work and dedication, good nutrition, and God-given genetics.
Welcome to Musclemania, the Natural Bodybuilding Championships. I'm Richard Blade, and with me is Mr. North America, Jim Quinn. And the Natural Bodybuilding Championships are just that, all natural, no drugs, no steroids involved. And yet these guys are in great shape. In fact, Jim, you got to spend some time with them for the pre-show judging. And what do you think about the level of competition we're going to see?
Yeah, Rich, I got to meet several of the guys before the show, and the level of competition here is phenomenal. These guys are a minimum of drug-free for 1 year. A lot of them are drug-free for life. And the level of conditioning, the size, the presentation, and the look of this show, I mean, the stage is just fantastic. It's almost futuristic looking. And you're going to be impressed with the bodies that showed up from all over the country for the first nationally televised natural show.
It's Musclemania. It's coming to you from Redondo Beach, California. And as Jim said, the stage is quite something. It looks more like a rock concert at times than it does a bodybuilding contest. So we're going to check it out. The contestants are getting ready to come on stage. So sit back, enjoy, and make sure you turn up the TV. It's Musclemania 93.
Judges included head judge Tom Platt, a living legend in the sport of bodybuilding; Roger Callard, a former Mr. America and star of the new film Geronimo; Tegan Clyde, actress and columnist for Iron Man magazine; and John Brown, two-time Mr. Universe and one of the sport's first innovative posers.
Welcome back to Musclemania 93 from Redondo Beach, California. I'm Richard Blade along with Mr. North America, Jim Quinn. And now the first of our light heavyweights.
George Patel from Costa Mesa, California. George stepped on stage here at 34 years old. He's been training for 22 years, most of that as a powerlifter. And he was actually ranked nationally as a powerlifter for years before switching over to bodybuilding, which many bodybuilders at the pro level did initially also.
George keeps muscle in his hobbies as well. He says he likes to collect muscle cars.
Yeah, well, it's virtually the same. So now, with the bodybuilding and the car, it's like big and strong and fast, I guess. With George on stage here, he's got the density and the size from the powerlifting background. He needs to incorporate some more bodybuilding movement to bring out the separation and the tie-ins of the muscle groups. And in the long run, I think this will help him in his placing.
Yeah, he seems to need more experience with posing. Coming up right behind him, we'll see how his posing is. It's John Phelan.
I'm John Phelan. I'm from Madison, New Jersey, and I train at Inner Fitness Gym in Irving, Texas.
Watch this guy pose on stage, Rich. You never know that he was a graduate student working on his PhD and works as a research assistant in cell biology. He must be one of those real stringent type lifestyles, and then he goes out and breaks loose on stage. He's definitely not holding back here.
Yeah, the word was going around that he was going to put on quite a show. Very different from our previous competitor.
He began training at the age of 14. He was naturally vascular, or veiny. Lucky guy. And eats a large amount of red meat all the way up to the contest. Maybe that has to do with his attitude here on stage.
Now, he's on the West Coast posing now, but he's actually quite well known on the East Coast. He's won a number of titles back there.
Yeah, John, I tell you, see him on stage with the ponytail and the wild attitude and jumping around, and the background and the tremendous stage you have here. All he needs is a guitar, and this looks like a rock concert.
Yep, he could join AC/DC anytime, I think. And he's really egging the crowd on, and they are loving it.
Yeah, John, one thing about John, he really needs to come out of his shell.
And remember, this is all natural bodybuilding. John Phelan on stage, looking great here, and having fun as well.
Yeah, this is a great routine. This guy really enjoys being on stage.
I wonder what he's like when he does his studies as that graduate student working on his PhD. Do you think he's more laid back?
Yeah, you can see him with a pair of glasses on and the hair pulled back tight and, a white lab coat on, and then he throws it off and jumps out of the booth and Superman on
Well, he's getting A's for his performance today. Coming up, Marcus Reinhardt.
Hi, my name is Marcus from Deutschland. Ich bin 205.
being on Stuttgart, really says in LA. My name's Musclemania, weighing about 200 pounds. I love LA.
Marcus Reinhardt, secondly Deutsch. He moved from Germany to Venice Beach a couple of years ago. He's in the light heavyweight, 200 pounds and under. And as he said, he's pushing that. He's at 200 pounds.
Guys was training up at Gold's Gym in Venice for about 2 years, and Marcus came in about that time, and he was a great addition. Just a real nice guy, and real classical physique, small waist, wide shoulders, real artistic pose on stage.
And he won the 1993 Mr. Venice Beach contest.
Yeah, he's got a great story. He had an older cousin who started bodybuilding and bought Marcus some dumbbells when he was 12, but his mom didn't want to let him use them. He wouldn't play with his toys. He started kickboxing, and then at the age of 15, his mom kind of succeeded. He started pumping, and he's been going ever since.
And he's in great shape. He certainly has built some great proportions from his shoulders to his waist, with good legs too.
Yeah, real shoulder to waist ratio is fantastic. But you're kind of born with that. He trains with the scientific method of Fred Hatfield, who is Dr. Squat. He squatted 1,000 pounds and very highly renowned person in the sport of bodybuilding.
As he said, he's from Germany. He seems to have brought a lot of European attitudes with him. He said he's a Catholic and a practicing Catholic. He feels his faith helps him prepare for the contest and really keeps him in spirit for it, and probably does the same when he's in the gym. In fact, he has a number of different reasons, he says, as why he left Germany, and his family is still over there, and moved to Venice Beach, California. And when we asked him about it, he was quite open in telling us why he moved over here.
The main reasons I came to California is because the weather is always great compared to where I'm from in Germany. We don't really have that much sun over there, so I love the sun. That's what got me out here. I'm an education person. I love it so much, And I just took my back and the plane was coming over here as soon as possible.
So he joins a number of European expats making their home out here, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Franco Colombo.
Hi, I'm Mark Miller, originally from Honolulu, Hawaii. I'd like to thank my friends, wife, and family.
Our second competitor from Hawaii, our first competitor actually won the lightweight class. That was Michael Moniz.
Jan, Mark's a member of the Air Force out of Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. He's married to wife Diane, who's probably his biggest support group, and he's serving active duty in the Air Force right now.
And his nickname is the Iron Hawaiian, and you can see that.
Yeah, I think that's amply noted. This guy says that he does 2 hours of aerobics daily per contest. What I would say to him is it's quality, not quantity.
And he agrees. He talks about not only exercise, but also the diet.
Well, my wife, Diane, really helped us now on my diet. She's been really good with it because at times I become really moody and I become really grouchy, And it gets really hard on me because I love to eat. I mean, I enjoy eating pizza and burgers. And on my diet, I have to completely cut it all out. I completely cut out everything, and I have to go totally strict.
I can't imagine that guy ever eating a pizza or burger.
No, I don't think to get that kind of condition, I don't think you can do it for us. But if his wife's out there and listening, Diane, everybody's grumpy.
Hi, my name is John Smith from Huntington Beach, California, currently training at Powerhouse Gym. I'd like to thank everybody down at the City Shop.
John Smith is 22, weighs in at 195 pounds in this light heavyweight category up here at Musclemania, the Natural Bodybuilding Championships. And he's from Huntington Beach, California. Loves surfing.
Just a 22-year-old. He's got an athletic background in football, high school, and college, and another surfer. And he's a full-time physical therapy student, and on the side, he's a personal trainer.
And his training certainly pays off because he's working with his clients. He's obviously training himself as well. And he was telling us a little earlier how he actually got started himself in bodybuilding and becoming, obviously, such incredible shape.
I got into bodybuilding when I took a little vacation to a muscle camp back in the 90s. And basically, I just broke up with my girlfriend and I wanted to get away. And I knew nothing about bodybuilding, so I thought I'd give it a try. Went to the camp, met a few pros, and ever since then, have pretty much been obsessed with bodybuilding.
And that obsession certainly seems to have paid off. He is in incredible shape. That's John Sims, and as John starts to finish his routine, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the results in the light heavyweight class, plus the big guys are standing by. We're going to have the heavyweights coming up in Musclemania, the Natural Bodybuilding Championships. It's all right ahead of us in Redondo Beach, California. Stay tuned.
Marcus Reinhardt came to the United States from Stuttgart, Germany to live out his dream of being a bodybuilder in Venice Beach. He'd always wanted to lift weights like his older cousin, but took up kickboxing until his mom gave him permission to pump iron at age 15. Originally from New Jersey, where he was racking up natural titles a few years ago, John Phelan is now a research assistant working on his PhD in cell biology in Irving, Texas. His pre-contest diet contains large amounts of red meat, which doesn't seem to have hurt his condition one bit. Winning the class was John Sims, a former high school and college football star from Huntington Beach, California. The physical therapy student got interested in bodybuilding while attending the famous Weider muscle camp.
Yeah, I gave up football and I used to also run track, both in high school. Pretty much, I burnt out on those. I've done those since grade school. And when I went into the bodybuilding camp, when I started bodybuilding, my interest grew in that and lessons in the other. And I asked myself two questions: what was I more happy doing? What did I want to do more? And I ended up picking bodybuilding.
Welcome back to Musclemania, and the judges have given us the results in the light heavyweight class. In 5th place, it's George Kessel. In 4th place, Mark Canolio. In 3rd place, Marcus Reinhardt. In 2nd place, John Phelan. And in 3rd place, John Sims, taking the light heavyweight class in Musclemania. Welcome back to Musclemania here in Redondo Beach, California, with the contest behind us and the winners announced. What do you think of the overall quality of these all-natural competitors?
Well, I was really impressed overall with all the quality of the competitors here. The middleweight class specifically was very highly contested. The top 5 all were great. Each weight class winner did himself justice. I think they could compete at a national level right now. Jeff Krim stood out. He's been competing at a higher level. He wanted to start over, and now he's set a precedent for himself by winning this first national event.
And as you were saying to me, Jim, a lot of these guys have potential for turn professional and go on. In the meantime, we're looking forward to Musclemania 94, and hopefully we'll see you there. I'm Richard Blade with Jim Quinn, Mr. North America. We'll see you next time.